Everyone talks about how devastating this book is, how emotional it is, and how phenomenal it is. And I have to say, I agree. I'm talking about Lightbringer by Pierce Brown. This book was insane. This was a masterpiece. I loved this book so much, and man, I'm still thinking about it. It hits home on so many different levels with the character interactions, some callbacks to some of the previous books in the original trilogy, and it has some very real character dialogue that feels so organic and natural. It feels like you're sitting around the campfire with some buddies talking, except you're in the middle of a war and you're trying to recover from the last battle that you were in. It just has so many impactful and emotional conversations that are just so real, and it feels so real, and it's so, I don't want to say pure because I don't think that that's the word, but it just feels so like real. It feels like a real conversation. It doesn't feel like robots talking. This book brings like some semblance of hope to our main characters, but as per usual, Pierce Brown, he rips that shit away. He just takes it away from you at a moment's notice. There's a lot of epic moments in this book where it feels like things are turning around for them to just absolutely go haywire, crash and burn, betrayal, anguish, pain, all of the feelings. It just happens. It happens constantly throughout this book. And it's just so well paced that it doesn't take you out of the story. And you just are so engaged into this story that you just don't ever want to put it down. Like, I read this nonstop. I think it took me 3 days to finish it. It was absolutely insane and I loved it. And we also have some interactions between some of the OG characters, and there's a very specific fight scene that I really enjoyed and was just laughing my ass off on. And it's something that we've been waiting to see for a while without saying anything more. And speaking of fight scenes, they are insane in this book. Oh man, the fucking space battles, the hand-to-hand combat, the razor combat, it's all intense and phenomenal. And Pierce Brown just gets better and better as he continues to write these books. And it is just so fun to read. And it's so gripping. It's a blast, man. It's really a blast. It's definitely some of his best fight scenes, period, no stop. Some of the best that I've ever read. And this book really shines on the side characters as well. There's just so much character development in this book, and so many awesome scenes for some of these other characters that are just get your fist pumping, kicking your feet. It's just real good to see finally some more character development, and then knowing that these side characters aren't just getting left in the background. They're not getting left in the dust. Some books fail at that. Some books really fail at bringing the side characters to life and actually making them impactful. And I cannot say the same about the side characters in this book. This would not be a Pierce Brown book if I didn't talk about the emotional devastation that he causes. He truly just doesn't care about you or your feelings. This book is a gut punch. This book really freaking wrecks you, and I'm still thinking about what happens in this book, and it's been over a month now. It's been over a month and I'm still thinking about what happens in this book, and it just makes me tear up still. And yeah, you're just gonna have to read and find out what I'm talking about. Pierce Brown just really throws hands in this one. No one's safe. It compounds everything that I love about the series into an amazing book. The fight scenes, the characters, the character development, the emotions, the political intrigue. This book just has everything that you want and more in a sci-fi or fantasy book, in my opinion. It's absolutely phenomenal. It was such a fun ride. This book is an easy 6 out of 5 for me. It is the highest rated book that I've read this year so far. And good God, what a book. Absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't started Red Rising, I highly suggest that you start it. If you haven't started the second half, I promise you, Iron Gold, it is a little hard to start, but I promise you it's worth it. Dark Age and Lightbringer are phenomenal, but Lightbringer is truly something special. 6 out of 5 for me. What a book. As always, I hope you guys have a phenomenal day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.